Welcome along and welcome to this first look at Attingham Park by GBModding. A huge thank you to GBModding for giving me early access to this. And oh wow, I'm excited to look around here. We started in an area that is a little bit different. His previous maps have started in the pub. Here we're starting at the hotel, and this actually is much more of an initial setup for a role play, and it's actually really nice. So the way he describes it as a newcomer to farming and the area, you have landed yourself a job at the local BGA. Fortunately, they have some equipment you can use, but it will come at a cost. You can successfully build your way up to one of the available farms in the area, or even build your own. The choice is yours. Enjoy. And I love that. I love that there's a whole story around this, and we'll explore that a little bit when we get round to the BGA in the starting area. But yeah, I love you are basically at the hotel, and in fact, your home initially set up is with this tractor doormat. So this is your spawn point, which is quite cool. Now we're gonna head over here and we're gonna have a look around this map. You actually start with a truck. You start with one of these, which is quite nice. The sort of the larger, more expensive lizard. We're going to take a defender around here as always. Let's have a look at this map though itself first. So we have got 20, 30, 35, 30, 40, 46 fields by the looks of things. No, 47, right down this bottom corner here. With all these groups, with all these sell points, there's a tiny little field, 47 there. So yeah, 47 fields on this map, looking really nice. Price ranges, well, having discovered that, price ranges from just 12,000 for that small field 47 down the bottom to, I think, field 16 is our largest at 734. Yeah, 734,000 seems to be our most expensive one in the middle here. You do have the areas of the map around which cost 0, which is great. There's nothing really in there that you need to own that land for, so that's fine. Yeah, field 16 is the most expensive one. So that's quite a range from 734,000 down to just 12,000. Most of the fields are a really nice price. You know, you're looking at about 134, 213. Field 44 is 13. So there's some really cheap fields to be had. There seems to be a farm around that area there for about 500,000. There's a farm here which isn't too bad at 213,000, so that's pretty good. You start with the BGA at 24,000 there, and field 35 at 121,000. So yeah, a nice setting for new farmer. I think it's quite cool. It's very much set up as a role play setup, this, as I said. So let's start up. Very much liking the town here. Some really nice modelling that's been happening here, and just the whole look of the place is really gorgeous. This here, I don't think you can actually go into it, but this is Attingham Park itself. This, yeah, you can't go into this, but this is where this is based. So this is a real life map, or this is a real life location. It is in Shropshire, and this really nicely detailed DEM map, this. And for GB's third map, this is absolutely incredible. It is just unbelievably good. Now, I know I'm heading off the edge of the map here. And actually, I think we've got to, yeah, we need to go this way to do this. Loving that bridge. How beautiful is that? I think that is probably going to be where our screenshot for this is. And if we head down this way, we start to find our fields and everything, and it is an absolutely gorgeous map, this. Really, really is. Just so nicely detailed, so well thought out and done, and picked just a wonderful area for it. And look at that, it's going through here. You can see all the details of the various shrubs and things put in various places, which is always nice to see. Now there are a couple of extra crops in this. You've got onions and carrots, and importantly, he's also removed cotton and sugarcane, which is really quite cool. 2 crops that you wouldn't see in the UK, and replacing them with 2 crops you absolutely would. So I like that a lot. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a fishery here. So the fishery area, this is a passive income area. So if you buy this, this will produce money for you. I really like this. The same in Six Ashes where we got the fisheries. I very much like the fishery area here, and just look at that view. That is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. And again, areas like this with a lot of detail, absolutely brilliant, absolutely wonderful. Oh, we're holding up traffic, I think. Yes, we are. Right. Let's head down this way. And it feels very, very British, this map. Not surprising seeing as where it is. But we've got lots of tracks and things around the edges of the field. So I have a feeling that this farm is very connected, this setup. Right. And our first place of interest. Attingham livestock sales. So this is the livestock market that we've got in here. Nicely off to the side. And looks like we have a sale point here for bales. We got a sale point for manure, I think. It's either a sale point or a purchase point. It could be a purchase point for manure. And then over this way should be, yeah, our purchase point for things. And looking at this, looks like we might actually have some cows up at the farm, interestingly enough. So we'll have to find out exactly where that is. And again, we've got, I doubt this is openable. I think, yeah. So nothing over that way. That's not a farm we can do. And actually, that's the edge of the map. How wonderful is that? Really well done. I love maps that effectively hide the edge well. And yeah, you couldn't tell that from there. That just is absolutely beautiful. Now, where do we go from here? Let's have a look. We want to head... we want to keep heading south, because that is where all of those sale points are. In the second town that we have on this map. And it's just going through here. So all of the fields on the edge of this map are populated with crops. And they all have... they all work and they all change. And it just, again, makes it really difficult to see the edge of this map. When all of the fields at the edge of it that you can't farm are changing as well. Just works really, really well. Electric substation. The cars are zipping along this road. Wow. I'd be a little bit worried about hitting any of those. We've got a forestry area there. Again, I always hold up on a map. How detailed is the forestry stuff? Yeah, look at this. There's been a lot of time and effort put into putting details in this area. And that is really cool. Even water puddles and bits like that in here. That is just wonderful. And gates. Now, something about the gates. You saw the point at which I opened that. If I stand here, you can't close the gates from this point. And this is because with the gates, where the trigger is moves with the gates. I'm amazed nobody's done that before. I'm amazed this is the first map I've come across where the trigger for the gate sits next to the gate. That is just an awesome little touch. If you're playing role play or doing anything like that, or we're causing a traffic jam again, it is just such a nice little touch. And like on Six Ashes, there are lots of great little touches like that on this map. Like with Six Ashes, you've got the you've got the animal pens that you buy with the land. So, you know, that just works really well. Actually, I want to turn back a little bit. We have got a sell point just up here. And it's just so good to have that kind of detail on a map. County stores, this is the point at which you can get fuel. There is a cash point here, and around the back here, yep, we have a sell point. Looks like a milk sell point as well, which is really nice. So a good set of sell point there. And again, we're at the edge of the map here, and you can't really tell. I love that about this. Now I'm going to go back on myself. I'm going to try and go back on myself a little bit, because up here I've missed a sell point. No. Again. Love this map because I cannot tell where the edge of the map is. It just works so well. And gets me so confused. All cars are sort of braking in front of me. Now where are... Yeah, I don't think I can get into it from this side. So, solid hedges. I know that will annoy a couple of people. But whoa! Yeah, that's what happens when you hit these cars going fairly fast. But yeah, fairly solid. Don't you hit me again? Fairly solid hedges and things. But in general, yeah, liking that. Those cars are going fast. Don't hit these cars. They will send you flying. Where have we got around here? Right, into here. And looks like we're heading into a housing estate almost. But we've got sell points galore in here. And again, look at the detail. All these are nice, high-quality textures. Nothing on the low side. And it's amazing. I've spoken to GB during some of my streams. And he's saying that, you know, one of the things that throws up the slot count on maps is the detail on the textures. This currently stands at 477 slots for this map. And yeah, he's done that with these nice high quality textures, which is just amazing. Potato sell point over there is what's in this bit. Trying to get round this is wow. I'm trying to work at this is a maze. It's going to be fun to... You're not going to be getting any big lorries or anything down here, I don't think. You might get a smaller setup, but yeah, this is not a big equipment map by any stretch. Around here, it looks like we've got more sell points. Yep. Right, so we got... Oh, this is a very tight industrial estate. We've got a sell point down the back there. That is Sunrise Bakery. This feels like a map that he's already thought a little bit about how it would work in FS22. Because with this industrial estate, you could put a whole load of production stuff in here. Which is, I mean, that's pretty awesome. We've got a sell point around the back here somewhere as well. Here we are. So we have got our sawmill here. So over there you've got the wood chip. Here you've got the wood. And down here, somewhere in the woodlands, and I've no idea how you get to this. Wow. Deliveries around the back. Oh, there we go. There's the sell point here for milk. So this is a milk sell point. Trying to get one of those dolly trailers down here. That gives me a little hives. That just makes me sweat thinking about trying to get one of those dolly milk trailers down here. Wow. And this is really nice. I love the tightness of this area and how you're gonna have so much fun just maneuvering stuff into here. And this is a massive detailed town as well. This is really cool. Oh, and I've got to get out of here now because I have no idea where I am. But this is so wicked. I'm loving this. I don't know. I can't think of another map. Again, can't think of another map that has a town area looking this good, this detailed, and this large. And this has 2 of them, this map. That is really quite something. We've got another sell point just in here. I think, yes, in here. Raincoat in here, and this will be behind this shed here. There we go. Sell point. Perfect. That is, that is brilliant. And this town goes on. There's more to this town as well. Down this way. You just don't see towns of this much detail in Farm Sim maps because, as I said before, it kind of just does a whole it does a number on the slot counts and everything, but he's kept it down and given a really nice setup here. You can see where it does differ a little bit between the PDA and where we are. In fact, I think we're at the edge of the map again, aren't we? Yes, so it does differ a little bit with the PDA and everything down here. He's had to bring it in slightly, but that's absolutely fine. To get that level of detail and everything in there, I'm really happy with that. And then again, we're at the edge of the map here, and you'd be hard pushed to notice it. I mean, we're right at the edge of the map. Look at that. And yet down here, down at the level of our truck, at our landy, you wouldn't know it. It's just, really well done. That's the first bit where we've been able to actually tell absolutely where the edge of the map is, and immediately it draws you back and away with this, with the field at the bottom that isn't usable. You're nicely away from the edge of the map. Absolutely brilliant. So head up this way. Now, where do we get to our BGA area that we're looking to do here and looking to have a look at? So that should be up this way somewhere. Oh, look at this. Now, we've got I think it's going to be off here. We've got a yard here anyway that we want to have a look at. But I think our BGA might be up off this way somewhere as well. So we'll bring this around here. And, there's the BGA. So this is the road to the BGA up here. And this is field 35 that you start with. So you start with a nice big grass field. So that's nice area. You've got this nice big grass field you start off with there. And you come up and you actually own the BGA to start with, which is pretty nice. You're basically looking at starting with a grasswork setup on here, and the 2 pieces of equipment that it gives you is that's a Massey Ferguson telehandler looking very messy, and a Massey Ferguson 722, and we will go over the complete equipment setup because you've got a few bits and pieces here as well, which is quite useful. And that is your whole starting area. Wow, That is wicked. A nice little compact BGA as well. Works really, really well. And we'll head back out and we'll head back and look at this farmyard now. But yeah, look at how that is one of the most compact BGAs I've seen. Oh, and actually, before we go any further, let's just bring this back here. There we go. That is the silo. So you could conceivably just, if you had a trailer full of silage, back it up and tip it into that. I like that a lot. That is really, really nice. Can you go up the ladder? You can. Can't get very far, but nice to actually be able to get up the ladder. There we go. There's so many maps and things, you can't even do that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is really cool. That is a nice little BGA. It's not a huge hulking one, because a huge hulking one wouldn't fit this map. And it just, yeah, it's just nice and compact and small and works for what it needs to do, which is absolutely brilliant. And you looking at the fields and things, there is space to build your own farm on here as well, which I love that idea as well. Just absolutely brilliant. You know, I'm really tempted. This is the first time I've come onto a map, and I'm actually really, really tempted to play the base setup for it. To start using the equipment and the setup I have, because I don't feel like I own a massive farm to start with. I feel like there's a challenge with this map. You know, it's set up with a challenge, and you can come in and build from that, which is absolutely wicked. This farm here looks like, yeah, you've got greenhouses in this farm. Oh, I think I like this farmyard a lot. This is the first farmyard I've gone around, but look at that. That is just an awesome farmyard. And yeah, looks like this is where the chickens are. Slightly difficult for us to tell exactly where everything is, because of course, unless you buy the land, you can't tell. But yeah, chickens and cows. So there's cows down here as well. Oh, this is, yeah, I do like this yard. This is a very, very nice yard. Look at that. And it does come with, we know this comes with a field as well. If we have a look here, for how much was it? 34 is the field. 213,000. That's actually a really nice amount. That is, yeah, that's part of the main area around. But yeah, you could work your way up, start at the biogas plant and do that, and then, yeah. I'd be interested to see how precision farming works on this map. But certainly this farmyard, I like this a lot, and it works. Works really well. This is just absolutely gorgeous. And we'll hop out. We've got a sell point. Oh, no. That is a roadway into our farm that way. We want to head out here, around here. And then out this way. So field 36 there. Sell point here at the local post office. So that is around the back. Not marked exactly what this sell point is. I would guess eggs. But yeah, I would say that's the one thing I'd like to see, maybe, is marking on sell points what they are. You can tell, but it's, yeah, I'd like to see it. Then you've got, out that way, you have got a roadway off, but that is the edge of the map and I'm not falling for it. And then we're going to head up this way. So we're now heading up towards the Crossfields Dairy. So looks like a farm. There's a few, yeah, so the farms are marked on here by the tractor symbols. So this isn't a sell point, this is a dairy farm. that we're headed up to here. And it is looking, again, like everything else here, really, really nice. Huge amounts of detail. This is, again, going to be a map, I think, where I'm going to be hard pushed to choose which farm I like the best. So that is cow area into there. Yeah, we've got a nice farm off the sides here. Oh wow, there's some character to these farms. There really is. Yeah, and then we've got milk tanker over there. We've got cow area here. Broken gate, but lots of cow grids. That'll be for manure, and that will be for silage. That is just a very, very nice farm. Yeah, and it leads into fields and things. Just brilliant. Really like that. That's really nice. What a absolutely cracking yard. And it goes further around here as well. So it's further around. It's blocked off. Yeah, it's blocked off there. So there's a lot to that yard. That is very cool. Right, we need to get out onto, I think, by the looks of this, the roadway we go is going to be this way. And maybe through here by the looks of things. So yeah, driveway through here. And up. And I'm hoping this is going to, so this takes us up to the top here and another farmyard. So there's another yard up this way. I don't know if we can get... We're onto the farm tracks now, which is pretty nice. And here we can actually demonstrate the gates on the other way. So, again, once these gates open, there's no way to close them from this point. You go to the bolted one, and it closes from there. That I like. I really like that those triggers move with those gates. I'm just going to hop this fence quickly, and we'll have a look at this yard here. Again, really nice yard. I recognise that shed. Really, actually, I recognise this shed as well. But again, nice yard. A great place to start off. And I'm guessing sheep. Looking at this. Yeah, so this looks like a sheep yard to me. Very, very nice. I can't... This has to be one of the best maps I've seen for FS19. It is just so well put together. And looking so nice. Let's head up this way. See if we can continue our route around this map. It would be nice if all of this is connected. We may have to drive through a field, though, in order to actually do this. But you can see, I thought that there was a road all the way around this. There's not. So I'm going to have to drive through crop, I think. We'll follow the edge of the river and see if we got an exit at the far end. We've certainly got more houses and things. Oh, the river comes around field 21. So no, we're going to drive through crop. I normally like to stick to the roads, but sometimes on a map you get stuck somewhere and can't actually get anywhere else. And it seems to be the way with this, where we've got the river and everything. There's no way for us to get back across. So yeah, this is not a map with a big circular road on it. It's one where you need to you go from one side of it to the other. But I will say, look at this view from this side. That is gorgeous. Let's see if we can get ourselves over the other side of this river. And there we go, over the other side. This is this a, well, this is a sell point. It's a sell point for two different things. Oh, potatoes and grain crops by the looks of things. Absolutely fantastic. And that brings us back over by field 20. And we can head over here and back out onto the main road, which will bring us across the top here. And looking very, very nice and very pretty here. So much detail in this map that it's just works really well. Look at that. Oh, wow. Again, we're near the top of the map here. And there it is. You can say that is a really nice touch. I don't know if you guys can see that, but can you see in the distance there? You've got the hall at the center of Attingham Park, and it's just one of those little things you catch through the edge, and it's just, but it is there. It is a detail that he's put in to make sure that you can see it, just there in the distance. Really love that. That works so well. Oh, another wood sale place. Really nice. That caught me completely off guard. So yeah, that's brilliant. Loving that. And yeah, this is the wall around the park, and you kind of, again, really done really well to give you that sense of, oh, it's there. And a nice bit of detail, and again, a really great way to hide the edges of the map. I'm loving that a lot. And then we head into Attingham, which brings us back around the top here. Now there is a farmyard I want to quickly find up here as well, but we've got a few sell points and bits around here too. So it's a John Deere dealership on this map. That is the front of the shop. The actual area you get and pick your equipment up from is around the back here. So yeah, it took me a while to find my my landy once I purchased it, and that's because it sits in here. This is the main shop area where everything is. We've got a sell point. I think it must be just the other side of here, because I don't think it's in here. No, that doesn't open. It's got to be over here. I don't know where that sell point is, to be honest. Well, this here... Okay, this here is the workshop. So you bring stuff up here. But, yeah, we're sitting on top of a sell point. Oh, urban sheep. Okay, so the wool sell point is somewhere around here. It must be that this... Yeah, I can see it in here, actually. Yeah, these doors open. It is. It's in here. But, okay, I will let GB know because... Ah, there we go. I was about to say, there's no trigger on this door. There is. You got to come in these doors, press that button, and this opens, and you get a wool sell point. Actually, I'm not a huge one for hidden sell points normally, but I like that one. That one is just really cool. We got our start point and the sell point we discussed earlier, but if we head down this road here, we have the last of the farms that I could see. It's really lovely, this map. So nice. And oh wow, this is Malt House Farm right in the middle of this map. Look at this. Really nice tight yard, massive cowshed, but wonderfully detailed but tight yard. I'm loving this. Now, these fuel bowsers, I should say, these fuel bowsers are not... We should be able to actually show this. They're ones you have to fill. So, like the ones that we've got on Bessie Beneath. If I try to refill this, I can't, because I don't think there's any fuel in it. Oh, I don't own it either. So, yeah, the fact that I don't own this farm... means that, yeah, I can't do that. And this farm here, look at this. This has this is what I like to call a proper farm in Farm Sim. You've got farm tracks off to your fields. That is awesome. That is absolutely amazing. Really love this. Grain store over here. Yeah, some nice big farm buildings. Sheds and everything. And yeah, this here looks like, I think this is cows, isn't it? Must be cows. Oh, it could be pigs, actually. This could be, in fact, this likely is pigs. By the looks of things. Wow, this is really cool. Can I get out that door? Let's duck down. Yes, I can. Yeah, I think this is actually a pig farm. Looking at this. Still very cool. Very, very nice. Loving this a lot. So there we go. What equipment do we start? Now, we've just kind of covered this a little bit already, but we'll head into the garage and I'll show you. So the Land Rover I already purchased. You start with a Lizard pickup 2014. You've got the animal dealer, the cow animal dealer. There's a couple of workshops, and you've got the farmhouse doormat. So if you want to move where you start, where your spawn point is, the farmhouse doormat can be sold. You don't own any of the other equipment because you lease everything to start on this map. How cool is that? It really is a case of, yes, you get the BGA, but you own no equipment. So you're starting with 100,000. You can't just sell off the equipment and start. You've got to start with this stuff. And you're leasing it, so it will go down every day. Really loving that. Massey Ferguson 7722 tractor, as I said. Massey Ferguson 9407S telehandler. You've got a Garant VE800 slurry spreader, a GMD 4411 mower, a GA 9531 windrower, Zelon CFS 2501 DO forage wagon, and a Magicite shovel, or no, Magicite bucket. Loving that. So that is everything you need to do, everything you need to get going at the BGA. Absolutely brilliant. This is very much a setup that you have to work your way up from. And you could sell your pickup, but your pickup is only worth 11,000. So yeah, I like that a lot. This is an absolutely cracking map. I highly recommend it when it comes out. This version here that I've been looking at today, this is the console version. As I said, as it stands at the moment, it's 477 slots. There are a few bits still to be done on the maps. So transport missions, there's no tip collisions in the sheds, pedestrians and parked cars need adding. But otherwise, this map is looking great and good to go. And I'm loving it. I cannot wait for its full release. It is going to be absolutely awesome. PC release is going to have a couple of extra bits. It is going to have a multi-terrain angle and the manure mod as well. So not a huge difference between the PC and the console release. Just really a couple of bits that are very PC orientated being added into it. But yeah, this is an absolutely awesome map. And well done, GB. Your third map is amazing. And I'm absolutely loving it and cannot wait to have a go with it and get started. I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we get the updates. So the bits that are on to-do list, because they will require a new save game, and I don't want to have to restart. So yeah, we will do a series on this, and I think for the first time ever, I will probably do it from New Farmer, because that is I'm loving the BGA setup. It's going to be a real challenge to get moving on this map with that. But that's where I'm going to leave this video. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.